Imagine a force operating in the shadows, manipulating the very foundation of democracy without ever being detected in real time. What if the power to decide the outcome of an election didn't lie in the hands of the people, but instead with a foreign entity working from behind closed doors? Welcome to Mysterious Pathways, where today we unravel the chilling mystery of Russia's alleged interference in the United States elections. Was it a covert operation designed to sway the balance of power, or just a web of misinformation and political games? As we dig into this modern enigma, you'll be left wondering, what really happened, and how deep does this mystery go? In the aftermath of the 2016 United States presidential election, the world was introduced to a stunning allegation. Russia had interfered in the election. The idea that a foreign power could influence the outcome of one of the most critical democratic processes in the world sent shockwaves through the United States and beyond. But how did we arrive at this point, and what exactly unfolded behind the scenes? The story begins long before the election itself. Tensions between the United States and Russia had been simmering for years, with both nations locked in a geopolitical rivalry dating back to the Cold War. However, the allegations of Russian interference came into sharp focus during the campaign season in 2016, when strange occurrences began to unfold. In July 2016, the Democratic National Committee's email servers were hacked, leading to a series of leaks that exposed internal communications and caused chaos within the party. These emails, released by WikiLeaks, appeared to undermine the Democratic Party's image and damage the credibility of its candidate, Hillary Clinton. But who was responsible for the hack? As the investigation unfolded, United States intelligence agencies pointed the finger at Russian hackers. According to their findings, Russian operatives allegedly backed by the Kremlin had orchestrated a sophisticated cyber attack to sow discord in the United States political system. These hackers were reportedly linked to a group known as Fancy Bear, a cyber espionage unit allegedly affiliated with Russian intelligence. But the question remains, were these hackers acting on their own, or was this part of a larger state-sponsored operation? The interference wasn't limited to email hacks. Reports surfaced that Russia had also deployed armies of trolls and bots on social media platforms, spreading disinformation to influence public opinion. Fake news stories, doctored images, and divisive content flooded platforms like Facebook and Twitter, aimed at deepening the political divide among Americans. But how effective was this disinformation campaign? Could it really have shifted the results of an election? Or was it simply noise in an already chaotic political landscape? Despite multiple investigations, including the high-profile probe led by Special Counsel Robert Mueller, the core events of Russian interference remain puzzling. Mueller's investigation found evidence of Russian efforts to influence the election, but could not conclusively prove a direct conspiracy between the Trump campaign and Russia. This left the door open for speculation, creating more questions than answers. Was this interference a well-coordinated operation, or did Russia simply exploit existing vulnerabilities in the United States political system? And why did they choose to intervene? Was it purely about weakening the United States on the global stage, or did they have a more specific agenda? Speculation about Russia's motives is endless. Some believe that Russia's actions were designed to elevate a candidate favorable to their interests. Donald Trump, with his previous statements about wanting to rebuild relations with Russia, seemed like an ideal choice for the Kremlin. Others suggest that Russia's main objective wasn't to help one candidate win, but to erode trust in the entire democratic process. By stoking divisions and spreading disinformation, Russia could weaken the United States from within, causing long-term damage to its political stability. Conspiracy theories, of course, have only added fuel to the fire. One theory suggests that Russia has been influencing United States elections for years, and 2016 was simply the first time they were caught. Others go even further, proposing that powerful elites and shadowy organizations benefited from the chaos created by Russian interference, using it as a tool to further their own interests. Could it be that the real puppeteers remain hidden, manipulating the situation from behind the scenes? The mystery deepens when you consider how the narrative surrounding Russian interference has been used. Some argue that the focus on Russia is a convenient distraction, a way to deflect attention from larger, systemic issues within the United States electoral system. If Russian interference did occur, was it truly decisive? Or are we placing too much emphasis on a foreign influence while ignoring the problems that exist at home? So, what do you think? Was Russian interference in the United States election a carefully crafted plan, or is this all an overblown political narrative? Do you believe Russia had the power to sway the results of such a critical election, or is the truth hidden beneath layers of disinformation? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. As we reflect on the events surrounding Russian interference in the 2016 election, we are left with more questions than answers. How much influence did Russia really have? Was this a singular event, or could it happen again? And perhaps the most haunting question of all, will we ever truly know the extent of the interference? This mystery continues to shape global politics, leaving us to wonder, was this interference a one-time occurrence, or have the rules of political warfare changed forever? Could other powers be watching, learning, and preparing their own covert operations? The truth may never be fully revealed, but one thing is certain: this story is far from over. If you found this investigation into one of the most controversial political mysteries of our time intriguing, I encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments below. And if there's an unresolved mystery or hidden truth that fascinates you, let me know. I might explore it in a future video. Before you go, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to Mysterious Pathways, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an exploration into the world's greatest enigmas. Thanks for watching, and remember, sometimes the real mystery is just below the surface.